Hi everybody. We're going to be starting off with our letter sounds. We're going to do our blue book and then we're going to really work on our blending and reading words like we did last week. So starting off, letters and sounds. Everybody here, if you do your zoo phonics gesture, sometimes that makes it easier to learn, remember those sounds. Letter C, sound K. Letter Y, sound Y. Letter J, sound J. Letter P, sound P. Letter U, sound Letter M, sound Letter A, sound A. Letter L, sound L. Letter R, sound R. Letter E, sound E. Letter X, sound X. Letter I, sound I. Letter Q, sound Q. Letter V, sound V. Letter T, sound T. Letter S, sound S. Letter W, sound W. Letter B, sound B. Letter H, sound H. Letter G, sound G. Gordo gorilla, remember? Letter O, sound A. Letter Z, sound Z. Letter F, sound F. Letter N, sound N. Letter D, sound D. Letter K, sound K. Nice job. Hope you're working on those at home. If there are any letters or sounds that you're having trouble with, that you don't seem to remember, please go to benchmark. At the bottom of your assignments, it has letters, sounds, and high frequency words. It's all of the Heidi songs. So you can just pick the ones you want to work on. You can just watch them all like we used to during breakfast. It's up to you. But please practice the ones you don't know. Letters and sounds, super important before you go to first grade. You need those to learn to read, okay? Let's get started. Today, our rhyme word family is ed. So all the words will end with ed. So I'm thinking of my letters. Bed, ked, dead, fed, ged, head, jed, led, med, ned, that's a name. Ped, qued, red, said, ted, ved, wed, yed, zed. Good job. Some of those are real words, some of them aren't. Doesn't matter, they all rhyme. They are part of the word family that ends with ed. Okay? Make sure you're working, doing the gestures as we go through. I'm going to tell you the sounds. You're going to put the sounds together. Here we go. B, e, ul. Bell. G, et. Get. L, egg. Leg. Red. Red. Et. Met. D, e, n. Den. W, e, ul. Well. B, e, n. Ben. D, ek. Deck. Led. Led. I want you to roller coaster for me and tell me the sound. Del. Del. What's that middle sound? Eh. Do hen. Middle sound? Eh. Do let. Let. What's that middle sound? Eh. Do peg. What's that middle sound? Eh. How about red? What's that middle sound? Eh. Net. And finally, yes. What's that middle sound for all those words? The middle sound was eh. It's that short E, L-E, elephant sound. Good. I have 10, t-n, 10. I want you to change it to men. I have wed. Change it to r. Red. I have beg. Change it to l. leg. I have net, change it to y. Yet. I have met, change it to b. Bet. I have et, add y. Yet. I have egg, add b. Beg. I have n, add t. 10. I have ed, add w. Wed. I have et, add m. Met. Good job. I have den. Without d, it's just n. Guess without g, s. Fell without f, l. Neck without n, ek. Set without s, et. Nice job, everybody. Little Bo Peep. Remember this from Monday? Here we go. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and can't tell where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, wagging their tails behind them. That's a good one. All right, boys and girls, we want to work on our blending like we did last week as well. We're going to try to read the words the best way we can. Now, when we are first learning, we do a lot of sound, sound, blend, sound, sound, blend. Right now, though, we're going to start working on at least blending those first two sounds as you're seeing the word. So our first row, we're just going to do vowel first. We're just going to do our short A, the ah sound. So we're going to have ah, ah, and ah. So the vowel sound in this row is all going to be the same. The vowel is going to be ah. I'm going to go ahead and write the first word here. Don't say anything yet. We know it's ah. So we know it's going to be ah. When I'm going to say this sound, I'm going to say those two together. I'm going to start by blending my first two sounds. So I look at this, so I know what's coming, and then I say ja. Everybody blend that. Ja. These two letters make the same sound, so we're going to say z. Blend that word. Jazz. What is the word? Jazz. Here we see our vowels, so look at that vowel first. Know in your head, oh, that's going to be ah. So now I'm going to write the word up here. And as I say this sound, I'm actually going to blend those two sounds together. Wah. Sound x. Wax. What is that word? Wax. You can still see that word. Okay, so again, know what your vowel sound is. I'm going to write the word. I'm going to start by blending those first two sounds together. Hack. Hack. What is that word? Hack. Read these words for me. Jazz. Wax. Hack. If you know what that middle sound is, you can blend those first two sounds together very easily. So let's look down here at our next row. Our next row is going to be with the U. So I have an you can't see that very well, can you? Here we go. What's the sound? What's that sound? I'm going to write my first word. I'm going to blend those first two sounds together. Ga, sound m. Gum. What is that word? Gum. Here's my next word. You know that one. Blending my first two sounds together, I'm going to say buzz. Buzz. What's that word? Buzz. At the end of a word, you're going to usually see two Z's. Not always, but usually if it's at the end of the word, it's going to have two. So again, So here's my word. I'm going to blend those first two sounds together. I know what those sounds are. I'm going to blend them together. Tux. Tux. What's that word? Tux. Tux is a very fancy suit. Can you read these words for me, please? Gum. Buzz. Tux. Nice job. We're going to do one more row where we do our vowel first. This time we're going to use an I. So we have I, and the sound is eh. Sound is eh. The sound is eh. All right, I am going to write my first word. Blending those first two sounds together. Mix. Mix. What's that word? Mix. We have that middle sound. We already know what our vowel is. We're going to blend these first two sounds together. Pin. Pin. What is that word? Pin. Our last word, eh. I'm going to blend those first two sounds. Fizz. Fizz. What is that word? Fizz. Let's read this bottom line. Mix, pin, fizz. Boys and girls, when you are looking at a word to read, take a look at the vowel first, and then you can blend them together. So I'm looking at my vowel, I'm thinking in my head, I know, I'm thinking that. So I'm looking here, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend. Jazz. Look at that vowel. Let's blend it. Wax. Look at that vowel and blend it. Hack. Look at your vowel. Know in your head. Here we go. Gum. Buzz. Tux. Look at your vowel first. Know in your head. That's going to be it. Here we go. Mix, pin, fizz. Good job. Boys and girls, that's it for today. You're going to go to Benchmark and you're going to do some more work on Benchmark. Today, I believe, is your decodable. You don't need to take pictures of most of your work and send it to me. I can see on the computer when you've done it. So when you go to Clever, you click on Benchmark, you go to Assignments, and then you need to open up those assignments and the materials that I have provided for you. So today, you're going to look at a decodable. You're going to look again, I think, at the word songs. And you're going to then read the decodable on your own a few times every day until next Wednesday when we get the new one. But when you finish opening up all those things on Benchmark, it tells me that you've done it. So it's really important, boys and girls, we're not getting back to the classroom until next year when you're in first grade. I want to make sure you are ready for first grade. So please do this work at home. Please, please, please.